Assalamualaikum, Masha! As you grow older, the circle of people around you gradually expands. At a very young age, you are constantly surrounded by your family, but as you start going to school, you'll start making friends and your social circle will expand to include friends and acquaintances. But friends aren't family, and slowly you will start to realize the differences between these two. Unlike your family who thinks that you are the most amazing person, there are people who you will meet who would think otherwise. So what happens if no matter what you did, there are still people who don't like you? Well, Masha, mommy's got two words for you. Who cares? Masha, who cares? Will you get more rizki if they liked you? Will you get a better health? Will you have greater blessings in life? Would you live a happier life? Do they guarantee you a spot in paradise? No? Well, there's someone who does, and that is Allah. Masha, you have to understand this. You could be everything in the eyes of people, but nothing in the eyes of Allah. Do you know that if the whole world conspired and made it their sole life purpose to help you achieve something that Allah hasn't willed for you, you wouldn't be able to achieve it? Say they wanted to get a piece of chocolate to your mouth, and the whole world of 7 billion people made it their purpose to get that chocolate into your mouth. But Allah has not willed it, the chocolate will not even touch your lips. But at the same time, if the whole world conspired to prevent you from getting something that Allah has willed for you, they would never succeed. Doesn't that put things into perspective, Masha? Even if you have no one, you will have Allah. But if you don't have Allah, you will have no one. It is related in a hadith. When Allah loves one of His servants, He would call upon Jibril and say to him, Jibril, I love so and so, so love him. And it doesn't even end there. After Jibril has professed his love for this servant, he goes to announce across the entire heavens so that all the angels would love you. Can you imagine? Allah loves you, Jibril loves you, all the angels in the heavens love you. What more do you need? But it doesn't stop there. After putting the love of you in the hearts of His angels, Allah puts the love and acceptance of you into this world. So no matter how inconspicuous you may be, people will just be drawn to you, and people would just see the light in you, and people would just love you. And it requires no effort on your part. All you need is to gain Allah's love. So make that one of the main aims in your worldly life. So there were times in my life where I was very affected by what other people thought of me. When I was in school, I found out that this group of guys were rating a bunch of girls from a scale of 1 to 10, and I realized that I got a 7 while other girls got 9 and 10. I was really affected by it and I cried about it. That actually changed the way I acted for quite a long time. I became so self-conscious and insecure. I was staring a lot at other girls with a look of envy in my eyes, and I would be very upset if I would attend a wedding and see a very beautiful bride, and I would actually be happy if the bride was fat. And that made me a person that I didn't like. Why was I gloating at other people's imperfection and envying other people's perfection? And it was such a miserable state to be in, Masha. And that stemmed from my insecurity and obsession of what other people thought of me. But did it really matter? Were those boys a very large part of my life? No. And when your father confronted me about it, I eventually told him that it was because of this exercise that I found out that the guys were doing. And he had the most incredulous look on his face. And your father said, but I would give you a 10, so why would other people's opinion matter? I say, but yeah, you are biased. Of course you would give me a 10. But he said that, but shouldn't I be the only one who matter since I'm going to be your husband? And that just put a lot of things into perspective. Why should I care about what strangers essentially thought of me when people who love you thinks the world of you? And that's the same parallel that you can draw with Allah. Allah thinks that you are perfect the way you are. Allah made you the way you are. So why care about what other people think? You don't have to be what others want you to be. You just have to be the best version of yourself that Allah would love. Because when you gain Allah's love, not only do you gain the love and acceptance of others, but you will begin to love the person that you have become.